All right, I walked into the shop this morning with other plans. Bryce said, let's do some body work, and I'm never gonna turn that down.
You had other plans?
Yeah.
I've been doing body work every day. What do you mean?
So we started doing a lot, and I realized, you know, I probably should film this because, I mean, that's what we do down here. So, if you guys can tell, I turned my 240SX into a Jeep. We took the doors off.
Honestly, probably dangerous for drifting.
Yeah, it'd be fun though.
Lots of side impact.
Drift.
Oh, is this my food?
The DoorDash.
Yo, man, that's my food.
So Brian wanted to take the doors off because he wants to paint the jams, mainly because the jams are actually really just chewed up, and we found a lot of rust on the outside of the.
This is an A-pillar.
This is the A-pillar. This is still the A-pillar?
Yeah.
All right, well, the lower A-pillar. A lot of rust. And I got a lot of it away, but we still have a lot in here. Dude, that's a Northeast car for you. Your car can be super rust-free. Always gonna be rust somewhere. Just lurking.
You know what? We ain't got time for all that. Just grind the rust off, neutralize it, and
You don't see it.
keep it rolling.
So, passenger door, this one is savable. This one's actually not that bad, right?
No, it wasn't bad. I mean, yeah, no, it wasn't bad.
For a drift car?
For a 30-year-old door, not bad.
You can't beat that. But it was probably painted, Brian found out, like, what, 4 times before?
Way too many times, and we're just gonna keep rolling, painting again.
Okay, cool with that. And then if you guys remember, the driver's side door is where I probably hit this thing the most, and so it's pretty banged up. So this thing definitely looks like a drift door. So we got a new door. It's coming hopefully today.
Yeah.
And we're gonna, yeah, whatever.
That one's definitely fixable, but it's also like, it's also a good backup door. You know, and if you found a good door at a reasonable price, really locally, so it just made sense to just grab another door and slap it on the car.
Exactly. So if you guys can tell, we've been kind of doing body work periodically when Brian has time. We've just been kind of like slowly doing pieces, priming them, and eventually it'll all come together. We send it with paint, and the car will be good to go.
Yeah, I've been working on this car, also Sammy's purple 240, just bouncing back and forth between both of them, and today we can definitely prime a decent amount.
Very, very, very excited, and it looks really funny with the doors off. So this side I got pretty clean already. There was a lot of rust here, and so I'm gonna continue grinding over here. Brian's gonna continue sanding, and well, we'll just keep giving you updates.
Yeah, and I think today, so aside from the door, maybe the other door that we get today, we might prime that too, let's see. We're gonna do the door jams on this car for the first time. I don't think the door jams have ever been repainted, just the outside of the car a whole bunch of times. So this time we're gonna do it all really nice, and then we're gonna drive the crap out of it.
Rust is gone. We'll neutralize it in a little bit, but next is the door jam. As you can see, the paint is pretty chewed up. If it wasn't so chewed up, we'd probably just leave it, but obviously I don't want this to ever lead to rust in the future. But so we're gonna do what? DA this whole thing?
Yep, we're gonna DA all the spots that the trim kind of rubbed through, and people's feet have been scuffing and side skirts have been scuffing for the last 27 years. And once it's smoothed out and feathered out and there's no kind of obvious changes in level of the paint, then we'll be good for primer.
So as you guys can tell, I'm using a pretty aggressive sandpaper here. I'm using 80 grit, and that's because the metal is actually pretty freaking chewed up down here. You can see it on this side, just like my side skirts and my trim just rubbing over the years, really dug into the car. And so we needed that 80 grit to actually kind of really break into that and smooth it out.
You know, a lot of times, especially if you're using 180, it would just take you so much longer and you would go through so many pieces of 180.
So it's better just to use 80 and then step up to 180.
And then get up to 180, because yeah, smoothing this out now with 180 is not that difficult, but if you were to start with 180, you'd go through so much paper.
Tips and tricks to be home.
Yeah, there you go.
Now we gotta tape the VIN up, and Brian's real nice at this, so let's see how it's done. Nice work. match it all up with the 80. This is so much fun, Brian.
Yeah, you having fun? That's good. I'm glad you're having fun.
All right. So as you guys can tell, the 80 grit really took out all the deep scratches and imperfections in the paint and just gave us like this one uniform scratched up surface.
Yeah, right? It smoothed out all the highs and lows, which is perfect for what we're trying to do. Although the primer at this point will show those 80 grit scratches. So the next step is to go up to 180 grit, and that will kind of smooth out all those 80 grit scratches. And it'll be the perfect surface for our primer to adhere to. Okay. While also being really smooth.
Nice work. Whoa. All right, since this is like half decent paint, do you have to hit it with the 80 or just go with 180 to start?
I'm just gonna hit this with 180, also especially because we don't really care about what this looks like. It's just gonna get fully covered by an over fender, but at the same time, a long time ago, you remember I cut this, and I kind of just put some spray paint on there, so I wanna get rid of all this. Fix some of the chips that were around the fuel door because you see that with the over fender on. And then also I went ahead and took care of any chips or scratches that were on the edges, because you'll still see the edges a tiny, tiny bit when the over fenders are on. And if we're gonna prime the edges and the middle and the wheel arch, might as well prime the whole damn thing.
All right, well, the rocker, the quarter, all that stuff is staying with 180, so I think we're good to go there, right, B? Well, after we clean it and mask it.
Yeah, clean it, mask it.
So we're cleaning up the last part on this door, and I think our new door just showed up.
Oh, yeah?
So, Dagnell, you bring me my door?
Not yet.
What do you mean not yet?
Hey, you said it was coming today. Oh, you said today? You did it?
Where's the door, Dagnell? I blame Ant. Go get the door, Ant.
Go get the door.
Still on the car, to be honest.
Is it really?
It's on my car, yeah. I didn't know you did it today.
All right, we're gonna prime the door a different day.
Yeah, take back everything. It better be a clean door, Dagnell.
It is.
Yeah, you better go back there and start the body work if you didn't bring it today.
Where's the other door?
Well, hold on, is it like, how clean is clean?
Yeah, what are we talking?
What are we talking?
I got one little dent right here.
Whoa, how little is little?
Like the size of my thumb.
Okay.
Jesus, what are you eating fried chicken? What the fuck's going on?
We just went to Pancheros.
You got greasy ass fingers, kid. There's gonna be a fisheye right there in the middle of the door.
All right, well, I guess we're priming the other door another day. But this door, pretty minty.
Yeah. There's Jimmy doing what he does best, working on his back. You know what I mean?
What? Are you talking smack over there?
No,
talking
just
smack?
telling people how much you like working from your back.
Oh, god damn it.
Getting the rocker finished. It's never gonna be seen, but...
Bro, this thing was probably painted 4 times. And you can see each time where they didn't feather it, because I'll break through a layer and I'll see all this.
They didn't even scuff it. Never mind feather or
Dude,
anything.
it's just,
yeah.
oh my god. So, it's not, like, I know you won't see it, but like, it's pissing me off how many uneven layers of paint there are under here.
Yeah, this car went to Mako a whole bunch of times.
And I feel like I had to be that guy to finally deal with it, you know?
Yeah, I mean, if you're not the savior of your own chassis, who is? Not the last guy.
Love that.
You know?
Love that. All right, well, I feel like I've been wire wheeling the pinch welds for like an hour because they're a lot rustier than I thought. But one of my biggest pet peeves about bodywork is I feel like as soon as you think you're done, you see another corner and you're like, oh, that could be better. And then you make it better. And then you see another corner and you're like, oh, that could be better. And then you just keep doing that.
Yeah.
And it sucks. It feels like it never is gonna end.
That's true. Hold this end.
But Brian just got the door all taped up so we can get this thing all primed. Fortunately, we don't have the other door. That's no biggie. We still got plenty of other things we have to, oh God, we still have to prime, so it's not too big of a deal. Slowly but surely, this thing will come together, but of course, I know the bodywork videos aren't the most entertaining, but it's part of the process, so we'll try and just keep you guys updated as much as possible. Who gave this kid the roll of tape?
Yeah, who gave me the roll of tape?
You gonna get me right?
Brian screwed up.
Oh, I'm a little nervous.
I'm gonna try my best.
I'm the one who gave it to you.
I'm gonna try my best. So Brian has faith in me.
You have faith in dogs?
Well, I told him to go copy the other side. He has something to work on.
Copy and paste, Dave.
You're doing great, Donald. This ain't duct tape, you don't have to bite it.
Take this guy, fold it, and kind of just follow that curve. like that, and then let me see that other piece, and take this and just tape it over so it doesn't come off.
You guys have seen this before. Bri kind of backlays the tape right here, so the sticky side is out. So when you lay this whole thing over it, it sticks to it.
Yeah.
And then he razors it all off, right? As he does. Fancy, fancy. You got to make sure you pull off the layer that you're painting, because I've definitely pulled off the wrong end of the plastic before. Once you pull it off, then you lay the tape back over it, and it kind of sandwiches the plastic really nice, and you have a really nice clean mask. Both compressors are drained. Yes, we're using 2 compressors because we got 2 dinky compressors, but combined, they're not too bad. We run the hose high just in case there's any more moisture in the system. This helps kind of trap it so it doesn't go through, right? Because that is our water trap, you know? We're using physics, fluid dynamics.
Yeah, and luck.
And luck, yeah. We should probably step it up.
Yeah, to a really big compressor.
So we're doing a epoxy primer again because we're working with a lot of bare metal, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So you want to seal that up and never forget, never think about it again.
That's right. That's the idea. That's the goal. Hopefully, we'll see. Maybe it'll all fall off next week.
Don't say that. We
Why
prepped
not?
it real good.
Yeah, I know. But, you know, worser things have happened to better people. Even though worser's not a word. That was a Jimmy-ism.
Oh my God.
Well, you're terrible with English. All right, you guys know this part of the video because we've done it so many times. Brian's about to lay some primer. I'm about to B-roll it. Get it? B-roll. Yeah, you got that. And you guys are gonna hear the same song I probably played 1,000 times because it's really hard to find half decent, royalty-free music. Oh, thanks. Found it. All right, so Bri just threw it on the first coat and it looks awesome.
The rocker looks brand new. This thing was so trashed this morning.
Yeah, well, it looks like the epoxy filled every sand scratch really, really well.
All right, so Bri is now starting the second coat on the epoxy, and I'm a little nervous because I think he's gonna make me do a section of it for once.
Look. Nothing. No paint.
Yeah?
Paint.
Half trigger.
See?
Yeah. Okay.
You get to, so that's what I do. So when I'm painting, I'll go paint, let off, but the air's still going.
All right.
So at the end of every stroke, I let off half.
So the paint stops flowing.
Yeah.
Okay.
The air's still flowing.
Okay.
That way you don't like run it over here on the edges.
Perfect.
Because you keep overlapping
All
it.
right, trade me this stuff.
Go press tank.
What?
Nothing.
Yeah. No. All right. That's fine. Whatever.
I'm filming it.
The good news is see on this panel is the edges.
Okay,
So don't screw up the edges.
let me start low.
All right. Just keep it, you want to keep it perpendicular with the panel. Go a little slower. Yeah. There you go. That looks good. Go around the back real quick. Make sure you get that. Yup. Try to get in here too. That's good. All right.
Okay.
Pretty good. Let me see this thing.
You know when like you're a kid and you get to sit on your parents' lap and you get to drive the truck? When like, you're not really doing anything?
Yeah.
That's what I feel like I just did.
No, you did good.
All right, B, what's this? They gotta know.
Guide coat.
What does guide code do?
It shows us our highs and lows and our sand scratches.
It just tells us where we haven't sanded yet.
Yeah.
Show them the can. And it's always nice to do before you pull the masking off. Ask me how I know. All right, boys, more epoxy primer has been laid. Yes, another painting video. If you guys have made it this far, trust me, I appreciate you so much. We want to obviously get as much done as we can, but, well, this stuff, there's no fast way of doing it, at least if you want it to come out good. So, we've been putting the time in, it's coming together. At this point, all of the metal components are epoxy primered.
That's right. That is true. Other than the passenger door.
Oh
bit of trim.
that door that Dagnell forgot. Ha ha ha.
And the trunk. The trunk.
In the
hood.
trunk, yeah. Okay, well, I guess I spoke.
Most of it.
Most of it. And then we got all that fiberglass stuff that makes up the rest of the 80% of the car. But everything's great, and we're having a great time. We're making big steps, so I'm super excited. So, anything else you want to say?
I don't know. I'm really excited to see this car painted.
Bruh, everyone is.
We've done the engine bay a couple times, and we always did a nice job with that. And I think the outside of it deserves it. And you went the whole 9 yards and got over fenders and front fenders. And
I could fit a nice 255, 265 on it. We could have some fun.
265.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Well, there you guys go. You know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more content. Oh, the hop below, shop Jimmy O, cop a tee, cop a hoodie before they run out. And well, B.
Have a great night. Peace.